Today I want to talk about what's going on right now in the Middle East. And we got the whole American Armada, aircraft carriers, Navy fleet in the Persian Gulf. It looks like America is situating itself for a strike on Iran. So here's my analysis of what's going on and my prediction for what's going to happen. America and Israel, they definitely had a hand to play in this protests that happened. Of course, the people's grievances were very real, and there was also a natural element to the protests. But the way everything transpired, you could definitely see American and Israeli hands in it. And I'll give you an example. For example, there were reportedly 50,000 starlings in Iran, which, by the way, per American law is illegal to export to Iran. So how did this get to Iran? You think Iranian citizens somehow they're able to buy it on Amazon or online? No, these were smuggled into Iran for the purposes of coordination with foreign agents. And of course, when the government learned how to jam the Starlink terminals, that's when they were really able to shut down the protests. And of course, they killed thousands of people in the process as well. So let's not forget that. But yeah, you could definitely see America and Israel's hands in it. And so it didn't work out the way they were hoping for. They're not backing down. I mean, this is Israel's decades-long goal, is to bring absolute chaos to Iran and destruction. And so they're not going to stop until this comes around. And Donald Trump's riding high off of his Venezuela stunt. And he's also itching for another poster moment, right? He's itching for another thing to put on his resume that, hey, I'm a strong guy, I did this. And so naturally, he wants to do something in Iran. The protests failed, and he threatened that he was going to attack. He didn't do it. Now everything's positioned, so he has even more troops and aircraft carriers and Navy fleet there. And so I do think that America's going to strike, and Iran previously, for example, when the Israelis bombed their embassy in Damascus, or during the previous wars, Iran, or like the 12-day war, when they shot missiles at the Qatar embassy, American Air Base in Qatar. The Iranians always had a measured response, but the Iranian regime right now is like a cornered animal. They are on their last stand, right? They're like all the norms have been broken down, and when America strikes, they're gonna go all out. I mean, they are going, and what they're gonna try to do is try to make oil as expensive as possible. And that's the way they're really going to hurt America. And so that's going to be their primary target, is to do whatever they can to make transport, shipping, and processing of oil out of the Persian Gulf impossible. And when that happens, oil is going to shoot up to $100, $150 a barrel. Gas prices is going to go to $6, $7, $8, $10 at the pump. And I don't know exactly how America is going to strike or where they're going to strike, but there's going to be a lot of pain on both sides. And when both sides reach the point of maximum pain, and the Iranian regime is not going to go down. They're not going to go down by some bombs and strikes and stuff. Then both sides will have to come to some sort of agreement. And I don't know how long this is going to last. It could last 2 weeks. It could last 3 months. It could last a year. I really don't know. But when Trump sees that the gas prices at the pump are going up to $5, $10, he's going to freak out because he's going to know that he's going to lose the midterms for sure by a big, big margin. And so I think that's when he's going to want to make a deal with the Iranians, and the Iranians are going to see that they have no way out besides making a deal with Trump. So then both sides are going to come to the table. But until that happens, there's going to be a lot of pain inflicted before that happens. And unfortunately, again, it's people on both sides who are suffering, right? The Iranian people are going to get stuck in the middle again. And then the American people are also going to be paying the price of Trump's follies with the inflation and, double, triple gas prices. So, usually it's people who are paid the price for these politicians' mad games. Anyways, I hope for peace. I really don't hope for war. I hope for peace and prosperity for all people. And I hope for freedom for all people, for Iranians, Americans. I hope we can have some better people in the government in both countries. That's really my hope and dreams. And maybe we will have that one day. All right, guys. Thanks you for watching.